Hello YouTube! I have something really fun to share with you guys today. So I got this brand new Winx Club magazine. My friend was just in Italy a couple of weeks ago and they sent me a picture of a Winx Club magazine they sold, and I asked them to send it to me, and they actually got me an even newer issue than the one they originally sold. So I don't know, maybe by now there has been one more issue, but this is pretty much the newest Winx Club magazine issue right now, and it comes with this microphone shaped pencil, it seems, and it seems to come with an LED diary. So from what I understand, this seems to light up. I don't speak Italian, but I think this says it lights up. It seems pretty obvious, and we're gonna unbox this and have a look at the magazine and have a look inside. Here we have the magazine and the diary unboxed. Now it says here, I think, that the diary already includes batteries, so I'm gonna try to see if it works. And here we have the pen that I haven't unboxed. But I actually wanted to talk about something else that I found much more interesting, and that is the art style of this comic. Because I'll show you the photo my friend showed me of the previous issue of the comic, which still had this season 8 style that you can see here with the diary as well. And my last Winx Club comics that I got from Italy, no, this is the newest one. This is the newest one I have, and this one still clearly has the season 8 art style. It still has Flora's whitewashed skin color, so this one still clearly has the season 8 art style, and the photo that my friend showed me of the earlier issue also still had the season 8 art style. But this does not look like the season 8 art style, and I already had a look inside, and they have an ad for the Mermaid Magic magazine, which is interesting as well, but that's not what I want to show you. If you have a look inside, the new artwork here is very reminiscent of season 2, like you can see season 7 here and here as well. And I think this is from season 3. Yeah, this is from the season 3 episode where they all have these new raincoats. I honestly low-key like that Rainbow themselves seems to dislike season 8 so much that they just straight up ignore it. Like, there's no reference here to season 8 anymore. If you look at the comic here, which is in Italian, but is about a house of some sort, the infestation of a house, maybe? I don't know. I don't speak Italian. If you do, feel free to correct me. But from the Winx Girls outfits, we can see that this is a season 2 comic, or at least the outfits are reminiscent of season 2. And this is a very short comic. I was honestly kind of shocked by how short it is. It is literally 6 pages. Like, I'll turn a page here, and I'll turn a page here, and this is already the end. And I checked, and the other newest comic I had with the season 8 art, this one has a comic and it's exactly as long as well. So they have got them just that much shorter in recent years. If we look at this comic from 2013 that I unboxed a couple of videos ago, you can see that the story is just so much longer. There's a proper story in here. It has a beginning, it has a conflict, it has stuff going on, it has new characters that they establish, and it ends here. So this one is just so much longer. It starts from here. So it starts, actually we can see how many pages it is. This is page 6 and this is page 33. So it's 27 pages. Yeah, it's 27 pages. And this was in 2013. And in 2025 we get 6 pages. And I understand that they have had this mindset or idea for years now that children just don't have the attention span anymore to read long books, But I don't like that. That feels like we're underestimating children, and that feels like we're already going into it with this mindset that children can't read longer stories anymore, which feels patronizing and wrong. But also maybe they're going for a younger audience, which they do seem to be going for. But I also have this comic from 2017. This one is in Russian. And this one is sort of the middle ground. The magazine formatting is already larger, but you can see that the comic is still longer. This starts from page 4 and goes on until page 27. So this one goes on for 23 pages. It's not quite as long as the finished one, but it's not actually significantly shorter. And the magazine format is bigger. I actually like this format a lot. But putting aside the length of the comic, I just think that it's really interesting that we clearly have the Winx fairies here in their season 2 outfits, or even their season 1 outfits. But Aisha is also here, so it's kind of like season 2, but not really. And we know from the Winx animated series reboot that isn't out yet, but we know that they already have Aisha there from season 1 as well. And you can see the transformations here, interestingly, as on the cover are the season 1 transformations. So they are reusing them. They're telling us stories that seem to take place in season 2 or in like some sort of new universe where Aisha is maybe part of the Winx Club from the beginning. There isn't a lot of like story build up here because it's literally 6 pages, so we don't get to learn much about the world. I think even if I spoke Italian, I can try and translate this entire thing, but I don't think I would learn much about the world. But I think it's really interesting that the Winx Club magazine seems to be having a reboot now as well, and I think it's really interesting that they're reusing these season 1, season 2 outfits and the season 1, season 2 transformations as well. I personally really like it. I like that they're keeping this sort of original look of the series alive. I like the art style that they're going with. It's sort of something in between season 8 art style and the original art style. You can see Bloom here. It's kind of similar to the art style they use for the official Winx Club store. Honestly, I really like it. This magazine has like a few games and things as well. Of course, a fashion segment with Stella because you kind of need one. A coloring segment. It's surprisingly short, but I think it's really interesting that the Winx Club magazine seems to be having a reboot. The plot here seems to be that the Winx girls go to this really spooky haunted house deal, and they're kind of freaked out by it, and then it turns out that it's just a bunch of kittens. But I do find it interesting that they're reusing the original transformations, and I personally really like it. On the back there's an ad for these Winx Club keychains. And it does also seem to be that Flora's like skin color and whole design is back to its original colors. I really like the art style. Let's unbox this Winx Club diary now. Here we have the diary. The batteries are included. It does light up. See, if I tilt it, you can see the light up. And you can turn it on and off from this little switch here. I think that's really neat. And inside it's lined and all pink. And there's Bloom on one side and Stella on the other side in an Enchantix form. And all of these pages look like this. And the cover is really thick. Here you can write your name or something, or the subject you're taking, or whatever you're using this for. Yeah, I really like it. I haven't tried to see if the pen works yet. It's the back of the notebook, so here it is. We have Musa, Tekna, and Aisha here in their Enchantix forms as well. I unboxed the pen as well, and it's very light. It's much lighter than I expected it to be. I thought that it would be heavy, but it's not heavy at all, and it did work like a second ago. So yeah, it has some blue ink, and it does seem to work. So yeah. And it's much nicer than I expected in terms that it's not too heavy. It wants to roll everywhere, but pens do that. Bloom, interestingly, has a silver outfit here, where in the original it's blue, so that's interesting. And I think Flora's outfit also has some silver accents, and Stella's, which it doesn't in the original show. And yeah, it looks like a mic, which is cute. And it's very light, and it does work. And I like the blue ink as well, so it's just a pen, but I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, this isn't like a real button, it doesn't do anything. It obviously doesn't work like a real mic either, but I think it's still pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of a little bit cheap. You can see some wrinkles here in the covering, but it's still cool. Let me know if you have enjoyed this video. I make Winx Club content pretty regularly, almost once a week. Sometimes I do something else. I do convention related content, I do doll related content, but I do Winx Club content pretty regularly right now. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and let me know, what do you think of this magazine? Does it seem to you guys as well that Winx Club is having a magazine reboot as well? And do you like it? Do you like this art style? I really like it. And I'll see you in another video.